there.
Oh, Shadow Storm. Crusader, hello. Welcome in.
Don't forget the flame. When the banshee comes, she'll whisper your name. Smoke and shadow, fire and fear. Pray she leaves you, and you're still
Bushcat. Gary, hello. Yeah, I'm lurking. Let me pop over there and say hi.
Hello there.
Grubbing at the science guy.
We've had 3 cups of coffee this morning, Shadow Storm. I haven't had one yet. Militia Cat. Okay, I've been doing this for 13 freaking months. I mean, that's a great number. I love that number. Not gonna lie. Alright, well,
you are doing a great job.
thank you. You're doing a great job too, Militia Cat. You're surviving on 3.5 hours of sleep. Why are you doing that? Alright, I'm gonna push the add button. We'll get him out of the way here real quick. It's my Discord here. Weird stuff. There we go. Look at even moving us. Alright, Willis Cat, what color of grubbin do you want for the wall of grubbin? I can relate and understand that, Pickles. Sorry, we want green? They all get used. I think the oldest piece one is used, but we'll print more.
Okay, Grubbins, we gotta shred some ghosts. You just do the singing, I'll take care of the hard part.
Yeah, it's been a rough couple of weeks for sleep here too. And welcome to Canada, by the way, where we go from sweltering, unbearable heat to I'm wearing a hoodie today.
The banshee screams of sorrow into the spirit box. The demon they tread. The wisp turning on all the lights. Cleanse them, gotta cleanse them all. Ghost hunting. The weary gumble swiftly stalking in the darkness. The Terriacs are never showing up unless to hunt. The Tantalus, the ghost who never slams a door. Cleanse them,
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that though, Crusader. Like, you do that too much.
the sprinkler turning on all the radios from the shadows. The phantom never showing themselves. And
Pickles, are you talking about the occultist?
dropping the temperature like the breeze. Cleanse them, gotta cleanse them all. Ghost hunting.
Because if you're talking about the occultist, then yes, it does have some scary moments in it. I think you can honestly handle it. It's a single-player game, so if it gets to be too much, you just hit pause and save, right? And then you tackle it later. Odd Tempted 2. Is it on sale?
Bliss, changing their appearance. The echo never touching a light or radio. The doppelganger always hunting from their room. Cleanse them, gotta cleanse them all. Ghost hunting. The skier crying in sorrow.
It's on sale.
Full of wrath, hunting fast and often. The poser dice throwing everything it can in the room. Cleanse them, gotta cleanse them all. Ghost hunting.
Open up my Steam and jump into it, and it goes, oh, it's...
Oops, almost forgot the forgot. Who does nothing at all?
Yeah, that got dark fast, too. That looked like an interesting one.
Cleanse them, gotta cleanse them all. Ghost hunting. I'll search across the land. Look far and wide.
Daedalic Entertainment Summer Sale. What else have these guys, published? Ha! Well, okay, transition wasn't perfect, but it was close. It was close. We'll give it that. Let's see. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, my friends, my family, Grubbans. Hello. Wasn't on Twitch all yesterday, so I missed it. Yeah, I would check her VOD. The game got really dark real fast. I had it up. It was quiet while I was playing some Space Engineers. Which, yes, I'm still playing I want to say an addiction level amount of. And let's be honest, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it. I have crashed my ship several more times. I have reset several more times. The ice asteroid that I was building on Friday, I ran out of power in the base because I missed a connection when I was setting up the hydrogen network to fuel the power, keep the batteries charged. And by time I got to hooking up that pipe, there was no more hydrogen in the system, which means the entire base had run out of power. I had enough parts to build a small reactor and enough uranium to kickstart the base. But by the time all this happened, my suit was at 20% power. The lights went dark. I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. And started frantically trying to get stuff put together. And my suit ran out of power as I completed the reactor, which means I froze in space. And then reset. So everything is still in theory over there. I just have to make my way back that way. Yeah, I didn't break the game.
Hello there.
I didn't break the game. I just forgot to hook up a pipe. Or actually, it was I had a directional filter going the wrong way on the set of pipes. And the hydrogen wasn't being produced properly. Riley, hello, welcome in. All right, so what did everybody get up to this weekend? Anything interesting?
Skill
anything
issue.
exciting? It was definitely a skill issue, Pickle One. I will take that. That was a skill issue. Apart from playing Space Engineers this weekend, let me get. I think here, our American cousins to the south celebrated their Independence Day. 9 years and 4 days after Canada. Let's see what else was going on this weekend. I didn't get any of the cleaning I wanted to get done this weekend. You lost power 4 times. You went camping, and then went to IKEA. And now have the IKEA shark. My life is complete. Riley, did you go camping in IKEA? Because I know IKEA can be pretty big, and one might be tempted to just like make it a multi-day trip and just pitch a tent in the middle of the aisles. Oh, yeah. Well, if I still had my mining set up there, it probably wouldn't exist. I did a thing. Boy wants it secret. No worries, Pickles. No worries. You keep it secret, and we'll see. We'll see when he releases it. You went camping up in the Highlands. I guess the Highlands is better than camping in an island, IKEA, right? I mean, they kind of get a little annoyed if you start letting a campfire in the middle of their aisleway. Everything starts to smell like camp smoke, and some people might want that. Yeah, no, this weekend it was a weekend. I mean, we got some tidying up done around the house, but not as much as I wanted to get done. Yeah, it's huge. It's a big place, and it's exhausting to walk around. Like, they really need to have more sitting stations in IKEA. Like those spots where you can just like, okay, I need to pull up a seat and take a breather. Like the IKEA here is huge. Surprise thunderstorms are crazy. There's no clouds and boom, no power. Yep, those are how we get our thunderstorms. Typically, the big fun ones is nice bright sky and then boom, raining. And the funny thing is I'll look at the back and be like, yeah, there's no rain out there. And look at the front and it's just pouring down. That's crazy. Hello, Atomic Ducky. How you doing? How was Subnautica Sub-Zero last night? I was there, but I was busy scavenging a spaceship in space, so I wasn't paying full attention. But it was there in spirit, and well, and in lurk. Yeah. All right. So it was good. Mid progress. Found some emotional moments. Yeah, I've heard that game has some really good moments. I really should sit down and play the Subnautica series. Look at you, a 10-stream streak. Thank you so much, Atomic Ducky. I appreciate that, and all the time and effort. Watch time. Pickles is not one for the feels. She does not want the emotions. She wants to be stone cold, devoid of emotion, except for love and adoration and pride for her son. I get you, because I get you. Yeah, I've had moments like that this weekend too. I did. It was a rough weekend all around here, but we made it. We survived. Okay. So today we're gonna play some Call of the Elder Gods. We completed Call of the Sea, which was the first game of the series. I see, Riley. You got the shark, they got the meerkats. I'd be jealous too. So yeah, we completed the Call of the Sea, which was kind of like the journey of a daughter of Dagon. Really, really beautiful game. Again, with quotes and moments in it, like um, a story of true love doesn't end in a wedding; it ends with a funeral, which still to this day haunts me. Like there was a lot of good moments in that game. Very well written. One puzzle that was beyond my abilities to solve, and we had to look it up, but absolutely enjoyed the game. So we're gonna play the sequel, Call of the Elder Gods, which is going to, from what I understand, kind of pick up shortly after Call of the Sea. We have a Pichu in chat, everybody, and my hood is behind on my. There we go. Maybe I don't own those balls. So let's swap over the game scene and let's play some Call. I think so, Duck. I think so. We're gonna find out. I haven't played this game. I've only seen a little bit of it played by Game Hauntings, and I think there's a canonical ending to it. What game are you looking to get, Riley? Also, is the game music sound and everything okay? It seems to be fine. Alright, new game. Motion sickness reduction on. Subtitles on. Have I played Call of the Sea? Yes. Hard mode? No, we're not doing hard mode. Although the fact that this game has a hard mode is actually pretty cool. We believe the best way to play this game is to leave this mode disabled. Yeah, I like the journal for tracking clues in this game. The quiet things. Okay. The subtitles, motion sickness. New game. Oh, excuse me. Big yawns there.
What was that? Where's that voice?
Prologue, a dream, a phone call, a therapy session. So during cutscenes for the game that we're talking in the game, I'm going to not be talking myself, just so you guys can hear it. I need to sit down and look at what's coming in the next update. I know they're doing the Willow update, like the Willow map
This is the
update.
story of a young girl. A girl who had strange and disturbing dreams.
Okay. I love that they kept with the beauty of the place, like this strange...
I know this place. I've been here before. This is the ancient stone city amidst the jungle.
I might look into playing it again. We'll see. We'll see what... Yeah, we'll see what they do with this next patch. If I even bother picking up the, playing the game again. Because the game has been in a steady decline of being poorly managed and handled for a while now.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, ignore him. Just ignore him. He's not gonna hurt you. Just keep going.
I mean, yeah, he's not really going to hurt you. You're not a fish.
This constellation. Where am I? This is not the Earth.
Yeah. Duck, that's where I'm at with the game too. Is I like what they've made. I like the genre that's come out of it, but they don't care anymore. They've stopped caring. They got their $500 million company of 50 plus developers who can't put out a patch that doesn't break the game. Well, that's fair. I mean, you can always...
Vector Yagna Yith. In other words, find a statuette and save my race.
I always do what I do and, go lurk and just put the tab in the background for games you don't want spoiled. That's what I did when Game Hauntings was playing this. We've summoned the title screen. And now it fades. Oh, great game. Love it. Beautiful graphics. Amazing skybox. The meteors are a pleasant little touch. The architecture could use a little bit of work, and we have VSync issue. Video, is it in here? Thank you. Apply settings, yes. Oh, I love an apply setting button that actually does something. We're definitely in another universe. I wonder if this is the statue we're supposed to come and find. Do you want me to click it? Do you want me to click on you? You got 3 eyes.
The statuette! Here it is. Finally. I have to get it. I have to...
This is the story of Evie Drayton.
Quick,
I try my best. I mean,
I have to write everything down.
Looking for answers was part of Evie's observant nature and analytical mind. Her recurrent dreams began shortly after a period in 1956 when she'd completely lost consciousness.
Okay, I don't think this is a direct sequel. I think it's in the same universe kind of sequel. Yeah, okay. So let's pause real quick. So lurking is perfectly fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with lurking out there. In fact, lurking is great. If you have a friend who is streaming a game that you don't want spoiled, lurk, put them at 1% volume, and then mute the tab on the browser itself. Don't mute the stream itself, because then you don't count as a viewer for some reason, despite Twitch having support for hearing impaired people. Don't ask me, okay? I don't understand that mechanic and how that works. That way you're gonna keep your friend up. You're gonna count towards their viewership. You're gonna count towards their ad revenue. You're gonna count towards being supporting them in that regards, and you're not gonna get the game spoiled for you. Usually when I'm streaming myself, I have 1 or 2 people up on lurk, and I have them in a separate tab in the background. Just they're sitting there. They're at like 1%, right? But they're not in focus. Yeah, there's a lot of unspoken rules on Twitch that I learned too by stumbling across them. Twitch doesn't really teach you about them as well. Like, you never announce in any fashion that, hey, you're a streamer in somebody else's channel. I mean, that's considered bad protocol unless they welcome you to do so. I used to have a redeem in my channel that says, "Hey, I'm a streamer," but it was getting abused by people. We had some people come on in who would be live, and they would follow, get just enough points because it was enough points that all you had to do was follow. They would follow, hit the "I'm a streamer" thing, get their shout out, and leave, and I would never see them again. Yeah, Pickles, you're a serial lurker, much like myself. In the evenings, I tend to be playing a game or hanging out with, some friends, but I'll still have people open. Like, I'll have some of my friends open. I had Ducky open yesterday while he was playing uh, Subnautica, 1.5. Um, Below Zero's word, yeah. Yeah, a lot of them do. Like it, I don't mind it per se myself. Um, but I mean, if you're gonna be like, don't be blatantly obvious about it. Like again, Atomic Ducky here, I'm using you as an example. Atomic Ducky's a fellow streamer. He's an amazing streamer. Everybody should be following him and checking him out when he's live. I enjoy his streams. You may enjoy his streams too, right? But if Atomic Ducky were to be, come into my channel and start going, "Hey, I'm a streamer, blah 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 blah. Hey, check me out. I'm a streamer." Uh, that's different than me calling Atomic Ducky out for it. Like that's him self-advertising, and that's a taboo thing here on Twitch. Um, some streamers will set up auto shoutouts for streamers that they enjoy, that people that they know who come into their channels and that they enjoy and they support. I think I know I gotta fix Crusader's shout out because he's a streamer. I'm also he's the only streamer I also mod for. Fun fact, which is a bit of a joke in itself, but you know yeah, Twitch there really needs to be a book, like a new streamer's guide for Twitch on Twitch etiquette, and I'm still learning stuff myself on it.
We're going streaking!
Blood, thank you for the streak, my friend. How you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna start rambling here, so we're gonna hop back in.
Uncle Mo showed me a trick or two when I would help him in the motor shop. Tinkering with gadgets always puts me at ease. I was lucky to be accepted at Miskatonic. It was one of the first universities in Massachusetts to admit non-white students.
Yeah, Riley, I only do auto shoutouts. Like, I used to have an auto shoutout for everybody that was a streamer that came in. And now I've empowered my mods to shout out people like Blood. I have dialed back my auto shoutouts. If you don't have an auto shoutout, it doesn't mean that I don't like you. Odds are it means that I've completely forgot to add you to the auto shoutouts because I have really bad short-term memory. Or in Blood's case, she changed her name and I haven't gone into my auto shoutouts and fixed the name change. Which I probably should do, Blood. I probably should do. Shadows? Will you stop giving me a blue screen of death? Pickles, you'll love it. Yeah, you broke a few people's. Oh, yeah, Ducky, you never call out somebody else as a streamer. Never. No, always a blue screen. Yeah, Pickles, it is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I can't play it because I can't see, like if I play Hunter, I cannot see the other players because of how my photophobia works. Oh, I'm not saying that you are, Atomic Ducky. I'm not saying you are. But that's where redeems like, um, you know, raid leader one. My raid leader redeemed there. Let somebody at the end of a stream go, hey, maybe we should raid this person. Lady of Elephants, hello, welcome in, my friend. Never kiss your honey when their nose is runny. You may think it's funny, but it's not. I love it. I love a rhyming couplet like that. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Lady of Elephants. Thank you for the elephant dance. I appreciate you. Yeah, there's always one more round. One more round. And actually, Pickles, I think it'd be a game that you would enjoy playing with Gonk too. I think it'd be a game that two of you would enjoy playing together. The Miskatonic University identification card, Drayton Evangeline Claire. Address 6B East Dormitory. Home address, 33 Preston Street. She's in the College of Physics. I do not like work reports. I did a bunch of stuff for, like my banking and stuff yesterday and got all that out of the way. Not fun. At most, what I'll do is if a streamer like who's lurking, I will do a shouty, but I also say I see them lurking and I appreciate it, though I'm not trying to break that habit. Yeah, so, okay, let's pause here real quick. So Atomic Ducky, our friend Blue Dolly, she likes to pop in a lurk and then every so often, you know, she has a few moments of time and she will chat. And I had a auto shoutout set up for her, and she actually was like myself is a little self-conscious with auto shoutouts because if I get shout out in chat, then I kind of feel obligated to stay and chat more, right? And some, like, I know Dahlia, if she's here during the day, she doesn't have the available time, like the time to stay and be like all super chatty. Like she'll pop in, she might say, you know, she might say hi, and that's okay. So she actually requested that her auto shoutout be disabled. And that's the other side of the auto shoutouts is, you know, a shoutout can make some people feel like they're obligated to stay and chat for a bit. So if they know there's a shoutout there, then they may not chat at all. Pity, hello. How was Stardew Valley this weekend, Pity? You were up super late last night, my friend. Super late. Yeah, Atomic Ducky. No auto shouties for Blue Dahlia. And the way she explained it was like, yeah, that actually makes sense because I feel the same way. You get the shout out and you feel obligated to stay for a little while longer, and you may not be able to. You may just be able to pop in for a couple minutes, say, hey, how's it going? Right? You got some trophies. Oh, that's fair. You know, they change, Pity. They change. And Pity, thank you so much for actually saying that part there, because like, if I had not mentioned that Pity was up late streaming last night, you know, I did say he was streaming, but he was up late last night playing Stardew Valley there, you know, if this was any other chat that Pity had gone into, and he was like, yeah, my streams are super late now, you know, that would have been kind of that whole taboo, don't mention you're a streamer thing unless, invited to do so. And I invited Pity to do so, right, by asking what his Stardew Valley. Pity, we're having a brief conversation about Twitch etiquette. Yeah, exactly. You would never have mentioned it in general, but I had invited you to talk about it, right? Which is part of the Twitch etiquette. I invited you, you accepted the invitation, and had I not invited you, you wouldn't have said anything. We're talking. And,
We're going streaky! Yes!
12-hour overnight shifts now. That's crazy. Okay, if I keep talking, we're never gonna play this game.
I couldn't leave my science fiction book collection in Benoit.
Benoit. Do I recognize any of these? I think so. Actually, I think they're actually Lovecraftian short stories. You want to play Superliminal? Let's go. I think I recognize the game Superliminal. I don't give lurkers a shout out because if they're AFK, they might come off as rude. Yeah, there are some streamers like Lady. I know, you pop back, you come in and out every so often, but you get a shout out there.
Spitsbergen Island and Svalbard. Apparently, I researched this area of the Arctic thoroughly during the time I lost consciousness.
I'm sorry, Spitzvolden, what? The archipelago. Okay, it's Norwegian sovereignty. It's a perspective puzzle game. That'd be an interesting one, yeah. I think I've seen FN Ducky play Superliminal. But yeah, that's the other thing. Never shout out anybody who hasn't already chatted. I've reduced my auto shoutouts quite a bit. Primarily
This photo was taken during my amnesia. I don't remember anything about it.
Primarily because, like, okay, I'm gonna have like the auto shoutouts of like, okay, here's the Grubbin family. These are streamers that because if I say these are streamers that I actively enjoy watching, and then I don't have everybody else on auto shoutout, it sounds really weird. They're streamers that I have created custom shoutouts for. Gotta check the bank account. Well, I mean, you're working 12-hour shifts now, Pity.
We're going streaky! Yes!
Julian, Beatrice, Herbie, and I, we're always together.
Gasper! Speaking of a streamer that should have an auto shoutout, but doesn't, there's Gasper. Who's created custom ones for, and I know are yeah. That's a better way of saying it. That I know who are comfortable for it, and I've created custom ones for. I'm moving away from the generic generic auto shoutout, because they're just like, yeah, go check out this generic shoutout here. I want the custom ones. Like even Pickles, the pickled one has a custom shoutout. She doesn't stream, by the way, and same with Malishcat, right? They have custom shoutouts. Artemis, who is dealing with some health issues, hasn't been able to stream in a while, but she's a mod here. They have custom shoutouts. Oh, Gasper, I can show you how to do those. Those are easy if you're using Firebot. Yeah, I can teach you, Casper. Look at all these. Look at those happy people. I think are we the one in the middle? Because if we're the one in the middle, how did we take a picture of ourselves there? Does custom shoutouts like the automatic ones something I need Firebot for? I don't use Stream Elements Shadows, I can't answer that for you. I use Firebot for, I want to say 99% of my everything you see that happens on the stream, the shoutouts, the redeems, everything, the streaks, the ad notifications that I hear. I use Firebot for all of that. It all gets run locally here off my PC as part of the stream itself. I don't know if Stream Elements will let you do customs. I haven't looked into it. Yeah, Casper, I think I don't know if Mix It Up can do it either. Does them either. But yeah, Firebot has. Okay, so lady says you can't do them with Stream Elements. Firebot has the ability to filter on usernames, so you can do an event. You know what? We'll do it later. You can do an event that captures user arrival, so every user that comes in gets checked to see if they're part of a shoutout list. I wouldn't be able to help you with Mix It Up, Casper. I don't know. I didn't even know it was a bot until recently.
Beatrice, along with me, is one of the few ladies studying physics at Miskatonic.
Okay. Is that Beatrice? And is that me? Because I'm still very confused by this photo.
I've searched every astronomy book at the Miskatonic Library, but none of them contain any reference to this constellation.
Do we have a journal yet? No, we don't have a journal.
When I saw this picture, I couldn't believe it. It's the same statuette I always see in my dreams.
Yeah, you could do that. You could use custom commands for... Oh, that's Henry Everhart. That's the husband of the last character's last character. So that's Harry. But yeah. So there is a connection there. So we may actually get to meet Harry again.
Oh, here it is. Evie's Nightmare Journal.
Evie was worried that someone might read it. That's why she kept it locked away under that complicated padlock.
Aren't we all? I don't... Oh, are... Okay. Left or right, not rotate. Left or right. That's not a really complicated... Hello, Cthulhu Life Insurance. How may I take your call?
Yes,
Is this... are you Evangeline Drayton?
that's right. Who am I talking to?
I am the Dean of Archaeology at Miskatonic University. I believe you wanted to ask me some questions, right?
Yes. Yes, of course. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Professor
Meet me today at 6 p.m. at 5 Prospect Road, outside of Boston.
Boston? That's almost a 2-hour train ride from Arkham. I thought
Do you want to talk or not?
Yes, yes, of course. I'll be there. 6 p.m., Prospect Road. See you in a couple of hours, Professor. All right, I should get ready. There's a lot of information here about my strange dreams and my amnesia. I'd better go through it again before I leave. I don't want to miss any questions when I talk to the professor.
Okay. Right click to interact. What's in the drawer? Dear Miss
The
Drayton.
Hydrangea Foundation took care of the insurance payout for Dad's accident. I had scholarships to attend several black colleges in the South, but it was the Foundation's money that allowed me to cover the tuition here at Miskatonic.
Are we done? I mean, I like the exposition and the dialogue, but you know, a little warning next time. You gotta read the letter. Dear Miss Drayton, please find enclosed the semi-annual disbursement of $250, issued under the terms of your late father's life insurance policy, held with the Hydrangea Foundation. With kind regards and continued service, sincerely, the Hydrangea Foundation. Speaking of flowers, we have the Sunkern in chat. It is a seed Pokemon. You want to use Sunball or Featherball. Always check the back of the notes and leave the drawers open. Otherwise, how do you know what you've found inside?
I've always been a good student, but during my amnesia period, I almost reached excellence. All straight A's?
So wait, you completely you had amnesia for a long enough period that your first semester you got A's in? Okay, hang on a second. I'm missing something here. Yeah, some of those wanted more like growing house. Yeah, Shadows, I don't mind. Again, I do not mind helping people learn Firebot. Actually, I was thinking, like, there's been some suggestions on, like, you know, tutorial videos for Firebot. I don't mind. I was thinking about making them. I just need to know what you guys you guys would like. I always found well, Sunken is a bit of a letdown. It's a sunflower Pokemon. I mean, what's it gonna do? Use Solar Beam on you? I think that's its best move. Theo, you're waiting for me to answer the phone? I just answered the phone. They made it fire grass. That's actually not a bad combination. It eliminates a lot of the weaknesses that grass has and fire has. But it depends on its moveset, right, Biddy? Yeah, Sunflora. Yeah.
Rhythm and blues is definitely my kind of music.
I mean, I don't mind some R&B.
Reverend Charlton was adamant that I bring this cross to college. He must think Arkham is a den of iniquity and wickedness.
It is. But let's ignore that. Okay. I think... Oh.
The medical report from my amnesia episode. According to this, I'm as fit as a fiddle.
Fire grass is good until you hit a... Yeah. Did you know in Pokemon Go you can't get the Buffalint up here in Canada? It's not available. It's only trade only. It's a regionally locked Pokemon. Reason for consultation. Episode of Amnesia with Spontaneous Resolution. Progress and findings. Ms. Drayton presented for consultation after experiencing total memory loss that lasted for a period of 3 months. Despite the unusual nature of the case, her general condition is excellent. She shows no physical neurological alterations, or signs of cognitive decline. I mean, if your entire food source was, you know, plants, and then they start evolving fire ability traits to, you know, deal with you there, wouldn't you evolve? Or
Before leaving, Evie asked herself if she had finished gathering all the information in her room.
I don't think I finished reviewing everything here yet.
Okay, I like that. It gives you the option of double checking. So did that. Did that. Nothing in the boxes. Got that. Oh.
This scary fellow that haunts me in my dreams is a Dimetrodon. He roamed the Earth 270 million years ago. And although it may seem like it, he is not a dinosaur.
Thank you. I was about to say that. Dimetrodon, my favorite, as a kid, my favorite dinosaur. And then I learned he's not a dinosaur. He's actually a very large reptile that preyed primarily on fish. Okay, we did all of those posters there. We did that. We got that out of the way. Random record on the floor. Got that. Oh. Around the chair. There we go.
I must have written about 1,000 letters to the archaeology dean in Miskatonic, and I've never received any answer.
All right, Casper, you take care. Drive safe, my friend. You're a Spino person? Spino is like the Dimetrodon's big brother. Ooh, I love that. Like, that's an improvement from the previous game where the text flips on each side.
I wish Papa had never taken that job in San Francisco. He'd still be with us.
Papa loved this picture. He always kept a copy with him. Mama. Aww. We got that. There's nothing in the drawer. I think we got it all.
Before leaving, Evie asked herself if she had finished gathering all the information in her room.
All right, I think I've gathered what I need.
I have a question for everybody.
As odd as it seemed to Evie that the dean didn't meet her at the university, her need to know was stronger than her doubts. She was determined to attend the meeting. There, she would come across another protagonist in this story.
Well, thank you, narrator lady.
So, you have finally decided to talk to that young lady, Professor.
Yes.
Acknowledging responsibility for our previous mistakes is vital to moving forward. You've taken a crucial step in...
Listen, there's no need for us to talk, Doctor. The only reason I let you into my house is because you insisted it was necessary to prescribe my medication.
This is also the story of a sad, guilt-ridden, and lonely man. This is the story of my husband, Professor Harry Everhart.
Yes, I know well enough that discussing the effectiveness of our therapy sessions with you is futile. But you need to understand that therapy is just a part of the whole treatment. Without it, I can't go and...
Ask whatever you deem necessary, and let's get this over with as soon as possible.
Fine. What about your position as dean at Miskatonic University? We talked some time ago about your relationship with work. It was somewhat obsessive.
I didn't say that. You did.
Well, you told me you practically lived secluded in this very home, and the only thing that drove you to leave it was your job obligations. So, how would you define that?
Okay, so the narrator is the character from Call of the Sea. And if Henry is lonely, then that means canonically she chose the ending where she accepted her, accepted Dagon, and not the life, after, not the, true love version. She went the other direction. If I can piece this together, I might be wrong, but that's where it's leaning towards right now. Yeah, pity. Fortnite will probably drive you to rage and breaking something. So I was gonna ask, my friend, one of my good friends gifted me Baldur's Gate 3, and I want to play it. Would Baldur's Gate 3 be something you guys would be interested in? In me playing? I know it's been out for like several years, but what do you guys think? Oh no. Listen, Duck, I played the original Baldur's Gates when they came out. Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2. I've been waiting very patiently to play Baldur's Gate 3. I have avoided for 3 years every spoiler about the game. Which has been hard. I'm an academic professional, that's all. You know what? Let's admit that it might be a little unhealthy. Oh, that was about the ending? That's fair. That's fair, Duck. That's fair.
Could be, but my
And Pity,
job
I'm the
is
same way.
Only thing I have now. In any case, I've never been a man of many interests, besides archaeology. I mean,
That was, of course, a lie.
And are you happy with that? With your life now?
what kind of question is that?
Well, I'm asking it because it sounds like you're subjecting yourself to a kind of self-punishment.
I am not. Next question.
There's another topic you've never wanted to delve into, Professor. Would you now be open to...
You're going to do it anyway, so go ahead.
Okay. What happened to your wife, Professor?
Oh, we get to choose. We get to choose the ending. So there, Duck, there is no canonical ending. Both of them are correct. We get to choose the ending that we chose. So here's a question, chat. We originally chose she died. Nora returned home at the end of Call of the Sea. Do we want to continue with that through this playthrough? Yeah, we chose love. So I think we should choose that one, right? Oh, so what's going on over here? Nothing over here, okay. Yes! Yeah, we get to choose, Duck. We get to choose. I love that. Alright, so one, she died. Nora returned home at the end of the Call of the Sea.
She died at home after a long disease.
Harry hated giving details about my death. Especially if those details meant talking about a certain expedition and deaths other than mine.
I see. And how do you feel about that?
What's my wife got to do with all this?
You see, the reason
It
I'm
did.
asking, Professor, is because when we began therapy, you mentioned visions. Some sort of oily shadows casting themselves on the wall. You mentioned those visions began shortly after whatever happened to your wife. So, tell me, do you still see those shadows, Professor?
No. Alright, so, yes, in fact, I'm seeing them right now in my office, or no, do we lie? How do fellow gamers deal with burnout of video games but have nothing else to fill the void? Skyrim. Ask Bullish Cat. Ask Bullish Cat about that one there with me. If I'm feeling burnt out on games and can't figure out what I'm gonna play, I start modding Skyrim. I have put too many hours into that game that are untracked by Steam. Yeah, you did that with Fallout 4. I also tried to Fallout 4 with modding as well. All right, I have ads coming up in 5 minutes. It's true, Milish Cat. It is true. I have put more hours into modding the game than I have actually playing it. And you know what? I've had fun doing that. And I think like space engineers right now, I've put more time into crashing ships and getting myself blown up by space pirates than I have in actually playing the game proper. But I've learned a lot in doing so. All right, we're gonna take a quick pause in the game. I know we're just still getting through the intro, and we're all super chatty, and I'm okay with that. We're gonna play some words on stream, everybody. So today it's ironically appropriate. Every hour I do sacrifice 3 minutes of our time to the eldritch gods of Twitch to keep them asleep and appeased, so that their shadowy tentacles don't bring ads to Grubbins and friends when they come into the channel or into the middle of our gameplay uncontrolled. I recommend that you stand up, you stretch, you go hug your refrigerator, but not too much. We've had complaints about that. And I'm going to see everybody in 3 minutes. Ducky, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking your time to come in and chat with us. Everybody, can we, let's go check out Atomic Ducky. I'm going to give you a shout out here, Atomic Ducky. Absolutely amazing streamer. He's a new streamer. Go show him some love like you guys have shown me. He has a phenomenal community, and the vibe he's got in his stream is phenomenal. Shaden, hello, how are you? I do believe that Shaden is Duck's wife. I appreciate the lurk. Thank you, Shaden. Yep, Shaden is Duck's wife, just like Milish Cat is mine. We're both streamers with a beautiful woman behind the scenes keeping us in line. All right, I'm gonna run those ads, and I will see everybody in 3 minutes. We're gonna do some words on stream, so you're not gonna miss any gameplay. When we come back, we're gonna choose whether or not we're telling the truth about the shadows or not. Be right back, everybody. All right, words. Dune. Ooh, Sedan. Nice catch. How are you doing, Shaden? And welcome in.
I hear the whispers in the dark, shadows crawling through my heart.
Don't read too much into it. I saw a word. You doing well? Fox fan, hello, Fox! Are you feeling better? Please tell me you're feeling better. I've been so worried about you. It's a nudus. That's what I used to say when I was a kid. I would go around, I would be like, hey, nudus, nudus. Did we get Danes? Come on, Danes is a word. It's a collective group of people. It is the plural of a Dane. Foxman! Thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate that, Fox fan. Thank you so much. You can't see them right now, Fox. But I have Grubbins, so at the end of the ads, I will show the Grubbin on screen, okay? But you pick a color. I have orange, green, kind of golden yellow, white, blue, and the best I could describe it would be fuchsia and fluorescent pink had a child. Rain! Hello! You want orange? Okay. How you doing, Rain? I think you guys are rocking the words. You did find the Aegis, Rain. You and Milish Cat both. I think at the same time. How'd the adulting go yesterday, Fox? Also, Foxman, have you had a chance to play Mound yet? Because the release date is coming up. Arse? Ah. Welcome back from ads, everybody. You know, it helped if I didn't click that button instead of this button. Acre. There we go. We had acres, and that's how acre. You guys are doing amazing. Look at that. You went slow because you're still limping a bit? Oh, no worries, no worries. As I've said before, Fox, I would rather have you feeling better and healthy than hurting yourself and making excuse me, making yourself worse just to play some games, right? Like, let's get you healthy first, then we can play some games. Like the Daily Who's nipple. Listen, nipples is a Make It Rain channel thing, okay? Or, hear me out. Hear me out. It's a Thursday night thing here, okay? Nip nops. I love it. How you doing, Rain? How's work treating you? How's Indy? I don't know if he was when he was last alive, but I do try to catch him when I can. Rain was Nipnopithia. I've spent my morning rage applying to other jobs. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna rage, that's kind of the best way to. I'll reschedule the Wordle for Thursday night. Then okay. So, Fox fan, this is here you go. That's the grubbin. That's the grubbin there. I put them up a little high, but they go up on the wall behind me now. So we get grubbins on the wall now. Just keep you guys around. He's been on and off due to the heat lately. Yeah, I was seeing that they had another heat wave coming. I think we've got one coming today too. I mean, okay, obviously I'm wearing a hoodie today. Well, that was a bit of gray from my beard. I'm wearing a hoodie today. Last night was cold enough with the fans blowing that Militia Cat actually stole my comforter, and then cuddled up because she was cold. I'm not complaining, by the way. I do like the cuddles. It was. Here, I'll let you defend yourself. They can hear you now. You can defend yourself about it being cold.
It was cold. I stole a corner of that blanket. My accent was still hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not steal your blanket.
I mean, you stole a corner of it.
And
then the rest of it. But that's okay. It's okay. All right, chat. Do we tell them that yes, we saw the shadows, or do we say no? We're at this point here. And Rain, Bookbinder got dark last night. That was crazy. So yes, in fact, I am seeing them right now because we did see the dark shadow. I'm waving here. Dark shadow things going up the wall. Or no. What do we think? Should we take the road of honesty or just say no, Doc? We didn't see him. Not at all. Not happening.
Bruce. But I always vote Bruce.
Yeah. Well, I always vote truth, so I'm gonna say yes.
No, not since I started taking the medication, at least.
I pushed
Harry
one, by the way.
had tried everything, and none of it worked. Not even the medication that helped him sleep could take away those oily shadows.
I swear I pushed one.
But he kept it to himself.
Listen, there is something different I want to try in today's session. I believe hypnotherapy might...
Don't even think about it. Hypnotism is a scam.
Professor, with all due respect, I believe you're mistaking mesmerism with hypnotism. Even so, if you want me to prescribe the...
You won't give me my medication unless I submit to your quack experiment, is that it?
I'm deeply sorry you see it that way, Professor. But I need you to trust me in this.
Then go ahead. Wave a pocket watch in my face if that's what you need to do.
There's no need for pocket watches, Professor. The sound of a metronome will be more than enough. I need you to relax and free your mind. And think of something pleasant.
Joke's on you.
A fond memory, if you will.
My mind has no freedom.
Something that took place here, in the Everhart Manor.
A fond memory? In this place?
It wasn't easy for Harry to find a fond memory in the same manor where he had spent an extremely unhappy childhood.
Maybe.
December 1930. The last Christmas my wife and I ever spent at Everhart Manor. She insisted on coming, despite my parents never approving of our marriage. But that was the kind of person she was.
Interesting. Tell me more about it, Professor Everhart.
Every time I gave her a present, I prepared a little scavenger hunt. She loved it. She loved solving my stupid riddles.
And fade to
As you
black.
may have noticed, this story has more than one protagonist. And though I am not one of them, I believe I, Nora Everhart, play a crucial part in it. Can I open my eyes now, Harry?
Not yet. We're almost there. Let me open the door and... Now, open your eyes.
Oh, look what you've prepared. It's another one of your scavenger hunts, huh?
Of course, old pal. Now, if you want your present, you'll have to earn it.
Can I use my journal to write down clues?
Well, technically that's against the rules, but I'll turn a blind eye this time.
You're so kind.
This game is absolutely beautiful. Like, Fox fan, this is the sequel to Call of the Sea. I know you've played Call of the Sea. Christmas 1930 Harry Scavenger Hunt. And they're doing a really good job with, like...
I swear, even in a painting, your father's stare sends shivers down my spine. You know you're looking more like him every year.
Nora, for the love of God, don't even joke about that.
Yeah, trust me. No man or boy ever wants to hear it. You look just like your dad. You watch too much true crime. I'm loving... I'm like, he's having her hunt for where she'll die. Let me do that better for you. I watch too much true crime. I'm like, he's having her hunt for where she'll die. Oh my. Yeah, except we've learned in the first one. Dun dun dun. We learned in the first one that Harry's scavenger hunts are usually lead to something beneficial for her. Okay, so we're looking for a safe combination. All right, 3-digit combination. We have Christmas ornaments with different numbers on them. Merry Christmas.
decade.
Happy New Year.
I wonder what the future has in store for us.
1931. Ah. It was a good year. A year where we still used paraffin wax candles and left them lit in unattended rooms. Believing that what's the worst could happen? It won't fall down and catch fire. No. There's a ducklet in chat, everybody. Get your Pokeballs out. Throw your Pokeballs at the ducklet. 7. 3. 4. It's a lot more than 3 digits. Shaden, yeah, use exclamation Pokestart to start your journey. Back in my time, dinosaurs, yeah, we rode dinosaurs to school, yeah. Well, congratulations on your Charmander as a starter Pokemon. That was my favorite starter. Five. 2, 5, 3, 4, 7, 6. 1. Okay. So we got those as a Q's. Play it.
What are you up to now? Oh boy, what a drawing. Is this supposed to be a tree?
Of course it is. I'm doing the best I can with my limited art skills.
Well, at least you're good at playing the piano.
Listen, that's about the same skill level I have for drawing trees, okay? Don't knock them. I mean, nobody can pull that off.
Wait.
Okay.
There's something wrong in this memory. This wasn't...
Ignore it. Focus on that moment. Your wife. That happy memory.
Something wrong in this memory?
Oh, look at your sad little face in this photo.
You know me. I've never been the life of the party.
Congratulations on the...
I'm seeing those oily shadows in here. Why am I seeing those shadows?
Focus, Professor. Keep remembering.
Okay. Congratulations on the ducklet rain.
I wonder what my darling husband is keeping locked up in here.
You'll have to put that brain of yours to work to find it.
Do you remember when we slow danced to dear old pal of mine at Maddie's house?
The end of the Great War Party and our first kiss. How could I forget?
Okay. Wait. Okay, so... We all know how bad my memory is. Let's do this. I think I see the puzzle here. I was worried I'd have to figure out some musical lurking. Musical lurking. Thank you, Cassie. I appreciate the lyric.
Tell me you didn't vandalize a piano just for a scavenger hunt, old pal.
Nora, who do you think I am? It's just crayon.
It's just crayon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
This darkness. Everhart Manor. But my house is not...
Professor, don't drift off. Keep going.
Okay, we're gonna keep going. Alright, so we got one's correct. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Okay, combination is 1, 4, 6. The dead notes. One, 4, 6.
Oh, Harry, I can't believe it! It's that statuette! And it even has a black ooze orb. Just what I wanted for Christmas.
No. Wait. What do you mean a statuette? Don't touch it, Nora!
Keep going, Professor. It's important. Where is the statuette now?
Where?
You're no psychiatrist. Who are you?
I'm not going to ask you again, Professor Everhart.
Oh my.
Shortly after Harry's peculiar hypnosis session, Evie finally arrived at Everhart Manor.
Prospect Road 5. Here it is. Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline. Wait. What is going on here?
Murderous foul!
Professor, is everything all right?
Most people would have turned away and left, but not Evangeline Drayton. She had been waiting for months to talk with the professor. No way was she letting it slip away. So, she decided to climb over the walls of the Everhart Manor.
Good girl. Looks like we got a murder mystery on our hands. I love this. Chapter 1. Oh, it already has autosaves. Okay. Has checkpoints.
Ugh. This looks like something straight out of Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, I loved that series. It was a fantastic comic series. And TV series. I forgot it was around in the 50s. Amber, hello! Must check all the corners. Find the nooks.
Evie's last remarkable trait was her extraordinary memory, a gift I was
Hello there.
never blessed with. So, allow me, the narrator of this tale, to be the one taking notes. For the sake of clarity, of course.
Thank you. Thank you for taking notes. How you doing, Ember?
That window is open.
It is. But which window are you talking about? Bird Beth? Oh, they're lily pads. Yeah, that would make sense for Boston. Gee! Shadow Storm! Okay, how can I jump? I want up.
Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline.
Hello there.
Iris, thank you for the lurk while you're at work. I hope your day goes fast. Amber, thanks for the lurk. And up. And what's a little break and entering between friends, right? Ooh, look at that. Appreciate the lurk, Pickles. Oh, These are all artifacts from... Okay, oh, I remember this. I remember this. That's the machete from... Oh, we have a cursed hunt in chat. Everybody exclamation hide. That's the machete from the beach where we landed. That is one of the fish head totem statues, and that's the little boat that the model of the boat that we found at the start of the first game.
This fellow really looks like the professor, but it's not him. That must be Elizabeth Everhart.
Oh, you got pickles! No!
The Everhart children. Harrison, Madeline, Richard, and Donna. It appears the Everharts have been quite well off for generations. Or so they used to be.
To be fair, I would do the exact same thing. If I ever came across a set of doors, the double knobs like that, I would throw them open. I am here! It's the only way to use doorknobs like that. The only way. Dramatic, grand entrances. That's what those doors are designed for. I don't think that was part of the game. I don't think you need to pull a tarot card. Yeah, Aragorn that door, yes. I mean, seriously, like, you get double doorknobs, sir? Like, she's gonna do it again.
Wow.
I am here!
Look at the size of this library. It's almost as big as Miskatonic's.
Actually, it wasn't even a third the size of Miskatonic's library, but young people can be terribly impressionable at times.
Thank you. And look, oh, the dust motes are a nice touch. I love that. And the dark music. Something amiss. Like, box.
Evangeline had never pictured the professor as anything but a hermit. Certainly not someone his relatives still worried about.
We know how hard it is for you to open up after what happened to Nora. But we are your family. Your brother and sister love you. Don't lock yourself away in that house. Professor? Professor? A lot of artifacts from the first game here. Professor? Ma'am? You made that come out of the skull. You made that come out of the skull.
Good thing the skull is fake. Ugh.
Oh, poor Yorick. What'd they do to you?
Rich people definitely had weird ways of entertaining themselves.
But it wasn't mere entertainment. Harry's mother's life had long been shaped by tragedy, and she had become obsessed with the afterlife.
I agree, Eldar. Welcome in, Eldar. How you doing? Yet only those who have... yet only those who unravel the mystery of life shall prove themselves worthy of communing with spirits. We can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future. Elizabeth Everhart cordially invites you to a seance at Everhart Manor. Upon the stroke of midnight this coming Friday, you are summoned to the hallowed grounds of the Pantheon. Yeah, I think I saw Malishkat had that open too. I was actually gonna ask her if I could play it one day on stream.
Yeah.
Is this young man Professor Everhart? Does look like him. There's something written in Latin on his frame. Non possumus.
Yeah, it means no possums allowed. No possums. But, oh, so we're putting down our journals there. Okay.
There's something oddly comforting about spinning these globes.
But I want them to spin. I want them to go right round. That plant is not going to get the sun it needs. That is tragic. Why would you put it there? Slide it over a bit this way. It'll get some of the light that it needs. It should do fine. La Foresta. And we have a Pomni in chat. Excuse me. Potpourri.
Dyer was my applied geophysics professor. He was very strict. Strange character.
Chancellor, Dean of Archery, Medicine. Well, this doesn't look good.
What on earth happened here?
Okay, you're here to drop your knowledge. Oh, have you played this before, Fox?
Troubling absences in my memory. That's exactly how I felt during those 3 months of 1956.
The excavation is a blank to me. Another in a long list of troubling absences in my memory from that period. They claim I was there, and no doubt I was, given their repeated attempts to reach me. I cannot bring myself to trust them, but I place my trust in you. Do what you must be done with that statue. Cordially, Nathaniel Wingate Peasley. Do you know how tentacles and unfathomable creatures from the void is cosmic horror? Off the top of my head, no. There's the counterpart of it. How are tentacles and unfathomable creatures from the void? I mean, I understand that they're alien and okay. So cosmic horror is a horror genre that involves us and our actions being insignificant. Alien, understandable creatures from beyond there who view our actions and us as insignificant as those of ants, actually less so than ants. It's what we can't understand. From alien, it's alien and foreign. We can't understand it. We can't even comprehend it. If I've got that right. Yeah. 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 It's mad. It's a madness, and it is madness and the inability to understand or comprehend the intellect or the entities that you are dealing with. The reason why Cthulhu, Dagon, the Elder Gods are such creatures of horror is we can't comprehend their thoughts. That we can't comprehend them. We can try to give them form and understanding, but in reality, they are so beyond us that we don't matter. So it's not, yeah, nor necessarily from space. Yeah. Beyond, when I say beyond space, I refer to not like space as in the stars and that there. Beyond space is extra dimensional, foreign to our reality. Yeah, the more you try to shape, the more the shape you try to give it, the stranger it becomes. The cosmic bliss, yeah. Ignorance of, perfect ignorance. We read that, right? No? Well, at least she closes the doors behind her. Their way upstairs? Welcome back, Duck. Oh, you could run from the start in this. Nice.
I wish this fireplace was lit. It's bone-chilling cold in here.
But wasn't it lit during...
This must be the professor's office. The greenhouse and the mausoleum.
Is the knowing that because the beyond is so radical and massive that just being a part of it, or even a speck of dust, is blissful. Ah, yeah. Okay, I can understand that. After those three men showed up last night, I left one of the books in the greenhouse. I locked it and left the key in the mausoleum. I need to buy a weapon just in case they decide to come back. Yes, so picking your heritage's side is the cosmic bliss. The cosmic horror is the true love. Ending there. The ending call, yeah. Game was so good. This game is going to be good too, I know. I can tell.
The key. I wonder what this opens.
I don't know, but I'm taking it. No, wait, rule 1. Always leave the drawers open.
Nora and Harry? The professor was married.
I'm surprised the narrator didn't kick over at that point. Yes, in fact, we were.
Professor Everhart doesn't look so intimidating in that portrait.
It just recently came out, Fox fan.
Despite his tone, this Bowen fella doesn't seem particularly friendly.
Professor Everhart, I respectfully urge you to stop ignoring my letters. Let us put the past behind. Please consider my offer for the artifact. I am willing to pay a substantial sum for it. Sincerely, Caleb Brown, the Starry Wisdom Society. The Starry Wisdom Society was also mentioned in Call of the Sea. We saw letters from them where Harry, or Professor Everhart here, declined funding from them to do for the to go out to the island. He declined funding for them so that they wouldn't have a hand in it.
Professor had another appointment today with a therapist.
4 p.m. Visit with Dr. Frog in the Throat. 6 p.m. Evangeline, prepare.
Books in different languages. Spanish, Italian, German, Latin. Looks like one is missing.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so non-posthumous. We got that, but we have to find the rest of the words. And that's age cycle there. There's the key. So non-posthumous would go there, but... Doo-ba-doo. So if that's the first of the workbooks there, then we go like that. Or... Hold on a second. No, we need to find... Oh, I see. Maybe. I might see.
Wow. The professor served in U.S. intelligence during the war.
I can see him serving as U.S. intelligence.
Astrology is the most utterly stupid thing I've ever come across.
When the Stars Are Aligned, The Relationships of Lost Civilization with Astrology by Caleb Brown. Oh, okay. Sed means but in Latin. Amber, I'm pretty confident that if I showed you that screen, that set of books there, you could tell me exactly what the message was supposed to be. Or however, but I was like, but. However and but are synonymous with each other, yeah. Attendance by invitation only. There's our villain. Okay. What else we got? It's a horrible way to store a chess set. Such disrespect.
Someone lit the fireplace, but this room is still cold.
Indeed. All right.
Et voila!
Et voila! Eh? We opened the door. Key checked. Awesome. All right. And it's a storeroom. Oh, the music is
I
ominous.
see a thing in here. Better turn my flashlight on.
Girl, you brought a flashlight? Look like Bleasdale for a moment? Old Bleasdale, yeah, possibly.
These tools haven't been used in a long time. That explains why the garden was an absolute mess.
Girl brought a flashlight. Okay.
Good heavens above, would you look at the size of this place?
Oh my. Alright, what do we got here? Christmas things. Said something about a mausoleum. And garden.
Looks like there's a symbol carved into that bucket. Is that a fish?
That's a fish.
This vase-like thing with a face engraved on it can be rotated. What kind of madhouse does the professor live in?
Back to the books page real quick. Yeah. So Mutre said providia non possidimus debimus prelaterally. I don't speak Latin. I barely speak English. You're welcome. Okay.
It's raining cats and dogs here.
Yeah, I never understood that phrase. Raining cats and dogs. Never understood it. Duskull, everybody. You don't speak Latin, but you speak Latina? Hey! So good to see you back, Fox. I missed you. Okay.
Careful. The stone staircase is slippery.
She says that as I sprint up there. Take down all the father's portraits, get rid of all the mother's esoteric junk except the hidden room. Cut down the burnt tree near Noah. Call Rich or Maddie maybe another day. Okay. 5 pedestals here. Interesting. That one goes there. There's a lot of these statues.
Gosh, this is so beautiful. Yeah. It's a woman's grave. Nora Everhart. This must be the professor's wife.
Evie found it hard to believe that the recluse living in the abandoned mansion had ever loved anyone. But he had. Truly and profoundly.
Such a graceful and elegant woman.
Evie certainly had a keen eye for beauty.
The ghost certainly has no ego. All right. We still have, like, a puzzle in here to deal with, too. I love that the game is giving us freedom to wander around, explore, and... Is there any other paths out this way? That was the one thing I found with Call of the Sea. It was a very linear A, B, C progression. And yeah, I missed some clues in the game, but it didn't seem to really have an impact on the story or the game itself.
Darn it. This door is locked.
Okay, so he put a book inside of here, and then there's the mausoleum that he left a key, something about a key in a mausoleum. We'll just mark all those down. Oh,
What kind of a door is this? Doesn't even have a lock. Just some symbols.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay. So... Hang on, what are you? You're Sad Man. Sad Man is there, Sad Man Moon. Come over here. Okay, okay, and then angry guy, fire. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Anything back here? My brains are cooking. My brains are going. My brain's solving the puzzles. There was a fire in here. Was this angry guy? Yeah, that's angry guy. Angry guy looks at the fire. Directly behind him. Okay. And then down here, we have open face guy who looks at the knot, which is where? What are you supposed to be looking at? Open face guy here looks at the knot. Then the fish looks at fish. I mean, rotate it that way. She could be the knot. Isn't the Celtic knot a symbol of love? Like, isn't that where we get the metaphor of tying the knot? Okay, we got Smiley guy who is looking at the guard. Oh, I see. Okay.
Tying the knot we get from Handfast.
Hmm. You look at the bucket. And then let's go see if the tumblers worked. Having the face look at Evie is the only thing I could think of as being the knot. But if I'm wrong, we'll find out. The tumblers won't open. I thought the crying guy was looking at the fish. Did I not turn it right? Oh, that's right. There's the big Palia update today, isn't there?
There is.
I need to go back over to this screen so I can keep an eye on ads. Yeah, there's the fish bucket. Okay.
Looks like there's a symbol carved into that bucket. Is that a fish?
Okay, he's looking at the fish. Crying guy looks at fish. Rotate. That's the right direction. Unless you're supposed to look at the water.
Hello there.
Hello there. How are you, Envy?
Hello there.
Tony, hello.
What kind of a door is this? Doesn't even have a lock. Just some symbols.
Yeah. How you doing, Tony? You doing any better? Did you get your tribe invite? You're at work, just leaving early today? I like that. Early days are nice. Not yet? Oh, today is your birthday, Envy? Happy birthday! Maybe I lower the bucket? Do your job. You have one thing to do. Look at the fish. We're struggling with a statue and a fish at the moment. Today does seem like a popular day for birthdays. I don't understand you. We got that. That looks at the moon. You're looking at fire. You're looking at the knot. Or maybe it's the knot that's the wrong one? Maybe it's the knot. Still waiting for the admin. How much did you lose in the rollback? Okay. What else if I rotate you, do you look at it? Nothing on that. You asked a pointer to sing him happy birthday, but he said nay. Because he's a little horse. Oh, Aladar, yeah, that's a big deal when a kid turns 18. Maybe knot means wood? Like, I don't see a knot there.
We're good, Streaky! Yes!
Tony, thank you so much. 65 stream. That is crazy. That is some insane watch time, my friend. Thank you so much. The tree was missing its knot. Basically everything you did yesterday. Yeah, I saw that you and Panda were working late last night. Oh.
Oh dear. A dead child. This is simply heartbreaking. The inscription on the frame reads, Praeterita Mutare.
I appreciate it, Tony. Thank you so much.
Hello there.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way when you're alive there. I absolutely love hanging out with you. In memory of our firstborn, John Everhart Jr., gone too soon, my beloved angel, we will meet again on the other side.
In memory of our firstborn son, John Everhart Jr.
Roarsome! It's going alright. How are you doing? Welcome in. Okay, I have ads. Wow. I have ads coming up again.
That's from the Bible. Psalm 1,
Ninjas, they
verse
sneak
1.
up on you.
This person must have been quite devout.
Okay, we're gonna pause. We're gonna run ads. Yeah, the kid was 2. I know, Eldar. That is sad. I did catch that. I just wasn't gonna call it out. All right. There's a key. There's a book. We're gonna pause. We're gonna run ads. All right. We're gonna do words on stream, everybody. So, you know the deal. You see the word in the little flippy letter thingies? You type it into chat, you make it go wordy word. 3 minutes of ads, stand up, stretch, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack. I'm going to stand up and stretch myself because I need to start moving around a bit more. Summer's here and I don't have my daily walks to and from school twice a day now. So I'm going to have to start integrating walks and getting out of the house into that. Everybody else also Happiny in chat. Grab your Pokeballs, throw them at the Happiny. But I'll be right back. 3 minutes. We need one more word. One more word. What do we got here? Oh, there it is. Noir. Good job, Mother's guy. Coming in clutch on there. You guys are up to what? Level are you up to now? Level 6. Nice. Nash is a word. Fine. There you go. Have some cash. You're in. I try Aladar, but I'll be honest with you, my brain doesn't do patterns well.
Room.
Oh, okay. Aladar, Pickle, come on. Ladies, you're gonna fight. Take it outside. No hair pulling, no scratching, no biting. Nothing below the belt. Keep it clean. Alright, fisticuffs are ready. On the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, fine. Aladar, no gumming.
Grabbing bed, steps in with his ghost hunting gear, says Gary the clown.
Look at you guys, fantastic.
Gary floats up with a laugh so vile. Nice gadgets, Dad. Did you buy those on trial?
Just finishing chewing some of my lunch. Day old cold pizza. Love it. All right, Pickles. Thanks for the lurk. I loved how Pickles just completely ignored the whole fisticuffs thing. It's like, yeah, I'm not even giving that the time of day. There is another... Excuse me. Food. Finish swallowing. There is another birthday here in chat, everybody. It is a very special birthday. Now, she'll claim that today is just another day. Just like every other day. But it's not just another day. It's her birthday. So everybody, can we give Chaotically Tony some epic birthday wishes? We're going to ignore what she just said about it's just another day. We're just going to ignore it. It's not just another day. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, the birthday of one of my best friends. So, everybody, let's give her a happy birthday. Okay, let's make her feel loved and, let her know that today is not just another Monday. Today's her birthday. And seriously, without your birthday, you and I would never have met. As grim as that sounds. And Tony, because you are my best friend, I will save you me singing. I reserve singing for my enemies and those that I don't know.
Wow. Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I mean, seriously, but my singing is really that bad.
You trying to say I'm your enemy? Because I hear you sing all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some ketchup and mustard for my foot, please. Oh, you're not special enough. Well, Tony.
Oh, now you done it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my best friend Tony, the ghost hunting encyclopedia, the dinosaur taming extravaganza, the amazing person that she is. And today is not just another day. Happy birthday to you. I love you, Tony. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't get up at 7 a.m., 6 a.m. on a weekend to hang out with you on your trips. You have a fantastic day, my friend, and all the love from us to you. Happy birthday, okay? All right, let's grab a key.
This definitely looks like the greenhouse key.
All right.
Maybe this guy was in the army? Found her path in the shadow of mourning? Father, husband, and servant of the people. This must have been the professor's father.
Harry rarely spoke of his brother John, mostly because he had never known him. The boy had died years before Harry was born. Still, he believed that tragic incident had played a critical part in his mother's obsession with the occult.
Yeah, I believe if you ask Militia Cat and my kids that birthdays are special days. I do my best to try to make them feel special for
Now it's open.
them. Okay, so we got that. Oh, there's the key for that. We got a new bit of information there.
The professor really seems to be interested in botany.
I mean, he was interested in all kinds of things.
More gardening tools.
You hear that? That is beautiful sound work. That's the sound of rain hitting the glass. Oh, this game is gorgeous. There's so many levels.
It appears to be a Spanish edition of the science fiction novel The Future Eve. I'll keep it, just in case.
You're always in a drought? Yeah, we get long periods of heat and then big storms. But the fact that they went through the trouble of making that that sound. Okay, so we got a book. Okay. Now, let's go back inside and check out upstairs. The game literally has me sitting on the edge of my seat and like, I want to know what happens next. I want to know what happens next. I got gifted this by my friend Game Hauntings. And I'm going to have to say thank you to him. So, like, again... Because I've fallen in love with this series. It's an absolutely amazing series. Okay, what was behind this door? Can we go through there?
Ripped canvas. The man's definitely a dead ringer for the professor.
Okay. What do we have over this? Okay, we got that one there. We get this one. Okay, so we're working on that puzzle. Oh. That's the ship. Again, the expedition. These are all the landscapes we see here are from the first series, the first game, except for that one. And this one. This is a different. This isn't from the first series. Nor is that.
Looks like the professor's father was involved in politics.
Senator John W. Everhart, Republican, announces bid for Massachusetts. Grab him, boy! Governorship. State Senator John W. Everhart, a staunch Republican and voice in the legislature since 1912, today announces candidacy for governor. Speaking to a packed hall of Party of Faithful in Faneuil Hall, Everhart called for steady hands and firm principles in a time of uncertainty abroad. Sitting there, I was gonna have a drink of my coffee. All right. Must be his mother. Doors! Oh, the little idols.
Such odd totems. Are these vicious?
Yes and no.
So Professor Everhart set on an expedition to the Pacific. I never pictured him as an adventurer.
Senator Son seeks cure in South Seas. Harrison Everhart, son of State Senator John W. Everhart, has announced plans for an expedition to the South Seas. Mr. Everhart's wife is reported suffering from a rare and yet unidentified illness for which no treatment is known. Convinced that a remedy may exist in a distant and little charted regions, Mr. Everhart will depart within the month, accompanied by a small party that includes medical professionals, technical support, and other specialists suited for the challenges ahead. Cass insists on promoting the expedition. I thought it was a good idea. I was wrong. So wrong. Had Father given me the funds, I'd never have needed her. Yeah, well, if Father hadn't given you the funds, then you wouldn't have had Cass there to take your place.
That expedition must have been quite important for him.
Oh, it had certainly been important to him, and to the other expedition members.
Thank you, Ghost. All the books.
Torn canvas. The frame reads, Sed Futura.
So that's Father. We're missing a portrait.
There are a lot of pictures of that fireplace. Oily shadows. Beginning to suspect the old professor's lost a few marbles.
Tried to capture the oily shadows on film. No success. Yeah, I think that fireplace has got something to do with what we're dealing with.
Wow, this room is really depressing.
But we have a flashlight! You know, the one thing I wish Nora would do is pick up a flashlight or a lantern for the dark spots in the game. They gave us a flashlight.
The driver's license of a certain Manuel Silva.
Okay.
Under different circumstances, I might have found this
Oh.
so beautiful. But at the moment, it sends a shiver down my spine.
I know where we are. That was the Christmas tree. This is the room of his memory. All boarded up. Okay. Anything else in here? Picture.
Looks like a memorial of some kind, dedicated to a woman.
We've been out there, though. So there's the memorial. Oh! There's the knot. It was on the tree. Okay, yeah, that makes sense why this guy was looking at the stump and not her. If we had found that first, it would have been a dead giveaway on the clue. We were supposed to go outside last, or after coming up here. But we're missing portrait. Where would it be? Is it out here? No. Alright. So that book goes there. So, what do we got here? Non-posthumous something something. And then like that. And said non-posthumous something something said futura terra What's nope. Certainly not in that order. What if we go... You have the translation? Okay, because I think we're missing the old man photo here. And if we do them in the order here, we would have Paterna Mutra. Like this. And then we have the boy, non-posthumous. And we have... something there, and then the old man. No, wait. Said few. The old man is. That's the old man. That's the man, the adult. Tremutra, non-posthumous. He's like this.
Secret compartment?
Evie had never been good with languages, least of all a dead one like Latin.
So what did that say?
So she managed to grasp the general meaning of the phrase. We can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future.
Never mind. Is that what you got? We'll find that poster, that frame.
Unbelievable. There's some kind of secret compartment in the fireplace. Feels like a mystery novel.
Record, architectural modification, client Miss Elizabeth Everhart. Foresee, not anticipate. Foresee and anticipate could also be interchanged, but yeah, I could see that. Description of modification at the request of Miss Everhart. An alteration has been commissioned involving the installation of a concealed mechanical opening within the fireplace structure of the East Wing drawing room. Note details and mechanism excluded from public record per client's instruction. Not in Latin, two different words. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess...
Looks like a music box of some sort. It doesn't make any sound. Maybe it's broken.
Interesting. That had so much to do with the last game. Hey, listen, you did a whole lot better than I did. What's this last poster? I want to get that one. Young man there. I want to fill in all the clues. If I'm missing a clue, I want to finish it. We had the Rip portrait here. Maybe it was in this room? There it is.
Someone has ripped the canvas. There's a Latin inscription in its frame. Providere debemus.
There we go. Sorry, the completionist in me is now happy. That was one thing that bothered me in playing the last game, and I probably have to go back to is...
Definitely like a mystery novel.
Yeah, I love that. Look at that.
Ooh, I guess I need to go see what's down there.
Yes, you do. They ran electricity through the walls. All right. And thank you, Amber. Thank you for translating.
Professor!
Sir, are you aware that you have a candle dripping down on your head in weird physics-defying ways? Wait. That is Boston. Yeah, I recognize that. Fish. Oh, jeez. Well, I think we found the professor.
Professor! Professor! What happened? He's knocked out cold.
Oh.
The statuette's broken. And the sphere. Shattered to pieces. I wonder if I...
No! Don't touch it! Don't touch it.
Okay. Not touching? No touchy?
Introductions between strangers are always a bit awkward. But in Evie and Harry's case, things were even more uncomfortable, due to the unusual circumstances under which they had met.
How are you feeling, Professor?
Considering I was assaulted, knocked unconscious, and someone tried to rob me in my own home, I suppose not all that well.
Evie didn't know where to start.
I wouldn't either.
She took the most formal approach.
We haven't been properly introduced.
I know who you are, Miss Drayton. We had an appointment today. And I can also imagine what it is you want to talk to me about.
Evie was taken aback. He knew? So Professor Everhart had read her letters after all.
I suppose you have some questions for me, so go ahead.
Okay. Question time. By the way, I am loving the fact that this game has, like, inter-character dialogue interactions. Like, it feels less like a walking puzzle, game, and more fleshed out. Natty! I'm doing good today. I'm doing good. How are you doing this Monday? What is the statuette?
What is, or was, that statuette?
You haven't touched any of the pieces of it, have you?
No. You made that very clear.
Good. Because that black orb is made of...
Harry thought of telling her the orb contained the blood of an elder god that came from beyond time and space. But he chose not to frighten Evie for now.
a
For now.
very dangerous substance.
Yeah, our temperatures dropped down here too. I'm wearing a hoodie. Like, I woke up this morning and it was like 18, which is nice. I mean, this is decent temperature. It's 24 degrees Celsius right now. Like, I got the fan running with the air conditioner, but the air conditioner's not on anymore. It's just the fan, and it's circulating the air nicely through the house. What do you mean when you say that material is dangerous?
Dangerous? What do you mean? Is it toxic?
Worse than that. I've seen people lose their sanity and their health just by coming into contact with that substance.
I read in a Herald article that the statuette was found in an excavation in Virginia. Is that correct?
Yes. In the caves near the Rappahannock River.
It was led by a professor from Miskatonic, right? Paisley or Presley?
Nathaniel Wingate Peasley.
Yes, Peasley. Do you think it would be possible to speak with him?
No. He passed away a few years ago. Of natural causes. Or so I hope.
You hope? You hope? Palafin Zero. Oh, the dolphin Pokemon.
Statuette is in pieces. What happened?
I destroyed it.
You destroyed it?
Yes. It was better than letting it fall into the wrong hands.
Evie felt frustrated. After all the effort it had taken to get Professor Everhart to agree to talk with her about that statuette. And on that very day, that curmudgeon shattered the relic into 1,000 pieces.
Hey, listen. I resemble that word, curmudgeon.
Who's responsible for all this?
For the robbery? Dr. Frog in the throat.
Who?
My psychiatrist. Or so I thought. I never should have brought him here. I've been too careless.
I love that he calls him Dr. Frog in the Throat. Like, that is going to be his name every time we meet him. Alright, Natty, I appreciate the lurk. Thank you so much. You enjoy the cool temperatures and enjoy your dinner.
I thought the statuette was in the Miskatonic archive.
Yes, well, I brought it here for a research project I'm working on. About ancient civilizations.
Harry couldn't come up with a better excuse than that. Because I've hidden it in my own house to keep prying hands from succumbing to the terrifying powers of the Elder Gods sounded infinitely worse.
I mean, yeah, that does sound infinitely worse. I'm keeping you here to protect the world from the Elder Gods so they don't wake up Cthulhu and, you know, horrible, horrible waves of madness emanate from beyond them, twisting reality as we know it, and all of us with it. But, you know, blood of the Elder Gods, things like that.
But there has to be more, right? More of those statuettes.
I really doubt it.
Are you sure? Because I'm convinced of it, Professor.
And why are you so convinced of that?
I've seen them. In my dreams.
What are you talking about?
Dreams about strange and ancient artifacts brought Harry bad memories. For personal reasons.
My dreams. I mentioned them in my letters. You remember? So, I've long dreamed of a place. It's an ancient stone city, hidden in the jungle, from prehistoric times. And there are more statuettes like that one, all holding those black orbs.
Miss Drayton, you better forget about...
So, if Peasley found that statuette in Virginia, maybe there could be more there.
Listen to me, Miss Drayton.
Maybe in those caves I could find
Enough
more.
of that! How could you be such a fool? Haven't you listened to a single word I've said? Don't you ever think of going near that cave in Virginia.
Professor, you can't be serious. I need answers.
Of course I'm serious. I forbid it.
Forbid it all you want, but I'm still gonna do it. I mean, seriously, you haven't said anything to convince us why we shouldn't go after it. If you were honest and to the truth about the being blood of an elder god, etc., we probably would think you're crazy too. Oh, I can see where you're coming from.
Are you done yelling now? All right. Now that you've calmed down, I'll tell you that I'm a grown-up, and you can't prevent me from going anywhere. And while we're at it, my mother taught me manners. And as far as I know, if it weren't for me, you'd still be locked up behind that fireplace. So maybe now's a good time to show a little gratitude.
It had been years since anyone argued with Harry, and for the first time in a long time, he felt that an interaction with another human being had been authentic. Perhaps not very enjoyable, but authentic nonetheless.
Go girl.
That fireplace can be opened from the inside, Miss Drayton.
Oh, well,
But even so, I owe you an apology. You've taken quite a risk without even knowing me, Miss Drayton. So, thank you.
all right. Apology accepted.
You're completely determined to go to those caves, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely.
You're right. I can't stop you from going to Virginia. But how do you plan to get there from Arkham?
Well, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. I don't think there's a regular bus service, is there?
No, there is not. So here's my proposal. I'll go to Virginia with you. I'll
Okay.
take care of all the expenses, don't worry. If there's one thing I have plenty of, it's money. All I ask in return is that you please follow my instructions while we're there. And be very careful. We'll look for whatever it is you want to find there, and then we'll leave. Agreed, Miss Drayton?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Professor. And don't worry. I promise I won't get in any trouble.
Harry couldn't help but doubt that Evie would keep her promise.
I doubt you're gonna keep
But
it
even
too.
so, he immediately liked that sharp-tongued and stubborn girl, which made sense. Harry had been a good friend of Evie's father, after all.
Okay, I like this character. Oh, sweet, we're getting red line travel. I grew up with this type of, like, dotted line travel
Here
thing
we
as...
are, the Rappahannock River Caves.
But this place is closed off.
It is indeed. Apparently one of the excavation members died in there. An archaeologist named John Teague. That's why the government shut down the dig shortly after the statuette was found.
Wait, so what we're doing here is illegal?
If I told you that we were trespassing, would that stop you from going in, Miss Drayton?
Nah, not really.
Then go ahead, please. Here, take one. We'll use these to stay in touch. Apparently, the cave branches off into countless tunnels, forming a maze where it's easy to get lost. So watch your step, because the... Evangeline!
Guess that. I love that. Not really.
Miss Drayton! Miss Drayton, can you hear me? Are you alright?
Chapter 2 of Colossal Caves and Ancient Relics.
Yeah, I think so. I'm safe. I'm on the path.
Follow the excavation trail. It'll lead you to the underground lake.
You can hear the drips. You can tell the developers absolutely put time and passion into this game.
A lake? In here?
Yes. The water from the Rappahannock seeps through limestone, so there's a complex hydrological system inside the cave. Peasley mentioned they had come across the statuette somewhere around that lake. It was one of the few things he still recalled from the dig.
Wait, he didn't remember the dig?
In his own words, he suffered a period of absence. Amnesia of some sort. He didn't even recall while planning the excavation.
I mean, the period of absence would make sense, given that you're dealing with elder, cosmic horrors, and that your brain would fail to properly understand what actually was going on, and then just kind of black it out. Hey, it's an anemone, or a seashell artifact. No, an anemone is a little plant thing. Well, technically coral plant. There's another one. Can I have a shovel? Figure what Discord channel that is. It's giving me all the notifications. Pick. Tools. Oh, there's a ladder down. Okay, what is that? Because last I knew, trilobites didn't have pitchfork faces.
One hell of a mutation.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, the whip tail and the larger fins, but I mean, the goblin shark is the thing, so why not? And up the ladder we go.
Professor, you won't believe this, but I had amnesia too. I don't remember anything from September to November of last year. When I came to, I was surrounded by books and articles about a place in Norway called Spitsbergen.
Spitsbergen? Isn't that near the Arctic Circle?
Yeah.
Professor? Professor, do you hear me?
It's a very cold place. Yeah, the developers definitely put time and energy into like the interactions and the sounds of these scenes. They wanted you to walk through this place and enjoy it and feel like you were there. So beautiful. The lighting works. Wait. Oh. They fixed the lighting issue from the last game. In the last game, your journal would reflect some of the lighting around you as opposed to being a self-lit book. Same with the pages.
Well, everything was properly cleared for the excavation. No doubt about it.
Authorization is hereby granted under federal acknowledgement and remains valid for the present calendar year for Mr. Nathaniel Peasley to initiate and carry out excavation activities at the site referenced in accompanying description for purposes of survey and scientific inquiry. By authority of Henry R. Whitmore, Assistant Secretary, Interior Department, and Edgar L. Mason, Register of Permits. Presented and facilitated by Caleb Bowen, Private Liaison. Caleb is... Okay, so this is the guy that was part of that Starry Night astrology thing. That we've seen in a couple of spots. Okay. Wait, you can zoom? Just zoom. That's some good quality paper to have survived that long down there. With this humidity.
Wow. What is this place?
Beautiful. That's what this place is.
Hey, Drayton, over here. I'm here. I'm glad to see you. I thought you'd gotten lost. You all right?
Yes, thank you. You weren't lying about those tunnels. Have you found anything, Professor?
This mural. Come take a look at it.
I gotta remember to breathe. I'm gonna look at the stuff down here first.
Though Evie chose not to mention that report, it gave her a clear sense of the danger posed by the black ooze.
Professor Beasley, I regret to inform you of his passing, Mr. Teague. His continous alteration worsened.
Baby Shark!
Shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark.
Hello, Elmo. How you doing? Way to make an entrance. Despite all measures undertaken, it was not possible to remedy this condition. Please accept my most sincere condolences. Respectfully, Dr. Stewart Mertonus, Virginia Memorial Hospital. Ugh. Okay, the yawning is starting to get on my nerves.
Huh. The wording here is peculiar, to say the least.
Facial patterns are extraordinarily similar. Need to keep written record. How are you doing, Elmo? Assignments. Secular fossil analysis, prioritize unusual symmetry. Monroe, chart visible constellations, check for deviations. Stahl, infer function of the structure and record hypothesis. Teak, explore the water conduit, search for functional remains.
I would have liked to speak with this man's father.
Truth is, Evie would not have liked that one bit. Nathaniel Peasley had always been a brooding, reserved man, more even than Harry.
Father, I dare to write you once more, though I have no faith that you heed reason. It has been far too many years of costly expeditions to the most outlandish corners of the globe. I entreat you to return to Arkham and allow the Dean of Archaeology to handle the matter. Whew. Sorry. Wow. I entreat you to return to Arkham and allow the Dean of Archaeology to handle the matter. You are, after all, but a professor of economics, for heaven's sake. With grave concern, your son, Wingate. Why is a professor of economics down here? Sir, can you explain to us why the professor of economics was down here?
Notice how, even though the stone seems to have been carved millennia ago, the lines repeat with an almost rhythmic cadence. It's as if they were trying to convey a coded message. What do you think?
All of that was Greek to Evie. Her world was equations and laboratory experiments, not decoding ancient languages.
Well, I'm no expert in architecture, but I think I've seen structures like these in my dreams.
Really? Good. Good. That means we're on the right track.
Gee, you do seem genuinely interested in this.
Well, it's an occupational hazard, I suppose.
Despite his best efforts, Harry had failed to bury his excitement for archaeological fieldwork.
But I'm mostly doing this to help you.
Mostly to do it.
Do you think we might find more statuettes like Peasley's down here?
Miss Drayton, you were the one convinced you'd find more statuettes here, not me.
Yes, you're right. Is there anything I can do to help?
Take a look around the site. If you find anything worth noting, let me know.
I will, Professor.
Okay.
I'll take a look around. See if I can find anything interesting.
Fine. Just don't wander too far from the excavation site.
What do you think this means, Professor?
Warnings? Directions? Timelines? For now, it's hard to tell.
It's part of a picture. Wow. Why am I yawning so much? Oh, I missed a Toga kiss. Yeah, we saw this type
Make
of
sure your
structure.
posture is good.
Yeah, I'm sitting straight upright. Like, I'm not slouching at all.
Such strange plants.
Luminescent underwater fungus, unknown species. What else we got in here? We came from down here, looped up that way. Okay. Anything tucked in over here? Ooh, pillars. Alright, what's up here?
I see some sort of control
Control
panel
panel?
here. And what look like piano keys?
Please refrain from touching anything, Miss Drayton.
Nope, I'm gonna push all the buttons. You're not my dad. See? Buttons to push. But I don't know what to do. So, we'll wait. Wait, did I come from this direction? No, I didn't.
Here's another one of those murals, and it looks better preserved than the one you're examining.
Excellent. When I'm finished with this one, I'll come take a look.
Oh, it's a giant it's a crab squid man playing the piano. It's a harmonics puzzle. Okay.
I found some diving equipment. What if Peasley didn't find that statuette near the lake, but rather beneath the lake?
You're not thinking what I believe you're thinking, Miss Drayton.
Well, that depends. What do you believe I'm thinking?
Getting into that diving suit and going down into the depths of the lake.
No. I just want to take a look around. That's all.
Yeah, I just want to jump into the lake. Yeah, you could go deep into the... What are the buttons?
This empty cylinder will do.
Do for what? Okay.
Air compressor. Looks like it works in the same way as the one we had in the workshop, except for diving cylinders instead of car wheels.
Follow the steps to refill the thing. Switch on the fuse boxes, power the compressor, place empty diving cylinder in the cylinder holder, turn the right hand switch on, open valve to release air in the cylinder, press button to release the cylinder, and complete the process.
It seems they found the statuette in the depths of the cave's lake.
Evie deliberately chose to omit that the man in the photograph had been entirely covered in black ooze.
In the depths of the lake? Are you sure about that? Wait until I finish with this mural and we'll talk about it.
I don't know. It seemed like you're stalling there, sir. John crossed the streams of black liquid to reach the refinery and retrieve the statue. Okay, I want to look at the other murals down here.
Professor, have you read this report? Does Project Kronos mean anything to you?
No, I've never heard of it.
Doctor, I believe I've managed to infer the sense of the incomplete symbol on the mural. The sequence of signs reveals a language built from curved strokes and dots. Based on this, the most plausible interpretation suggests that the pictogram refers to the act of rotating. Oh no. I am convinced the substance used is the same one we uncovered in Project Kronos. Please, not another one of those rotate and make the words puzzles.
I found a report
Oh, through a
stating
back
that
door.
the entire cave may function as an open tube acoustic resonator, sustaining standing sound wave patterns.
Yes, could be.
Harry was a scholar
Saya!
rather than a scientist. Of course, he hadn't
Door!
understood a word of Evie's scientific jargon.
I missed that last line. My headphones disconnected. According to Peasley, the black liquid reacts to sound waves. My hypothesis is that certain musical sequences have been used to induce specific responses in the substance. A cavity of height L can behave as a resonator with its fundamental frequencies approximated by a frequency is equal to n times v divided by 2l, where v is the speed of the sound in the air and n is a positive integer. Okay. I need to determine the cave's exact dimensions and compare them with these theoretical frequencies in order to understand how it works. Kind of half understood that. What else we got going on? We keep working our way around to this mural over here. Is there an easier? Hold on. What's this?
There's some kind of stone dumbwaiter here.
What? A dumbwaiter?
A dumbwaiter.
I see some ruins rising out of the water here.
Okay. Nothing over that way. They're a lot more lenient on your flow of movement. Like, the previous game, there was some hard barrier lines. Hard barriers that, like, why can't I just step over off the edge here? And this one you can.
10 feet? I wonder why these structures were so colossal.
Dimension of the architectural elements suggest the inhabitants of this civilization possessed a much greater stature than modern man. It is probable that their average height approached 10 feet. Did this correspond to Stahl's account?
Oh, Peasley mentioned a refinery of some sort.
A refinery? In here?
How could Peasley have known so much about the refinery, the black liquid? And then, the moment he held the statue, it was as if he'd awakened from a bad dream. The man remembered nothing. How could that be? In any case, Fornax's death has brought everything to a head. They're going to shut down the dig and seize everything we've uncovered. It's all been for nothing. Dang it. Ads again? Really?
There's another mural. Looks like instructions of some kind. Just a series of steps to follow.
Instructions, you say? Well, this is all quite fascinating.
Okay. We have ads coming up, everybody. So let's take one quick peek around the place, make sure we haven't missed anything. Dumbwaiter. We've got this room here. This is that. That. Then we come up here. We got Harry up there. We came from up there. Okay. All right. Let's take a break. Let's run our ads. We'll do some more words on stream. 3 minutes of ads, everybody. Stand up, stretch, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack. Catch your shed ninja before it runs away. And I'll see everybody in 3. Be right back. Where's that button? That button.
Dad fires back. Oh, Gary, you jest. But your jokes, my friend, they're second best. At 12 Ravenwood Lane, it's a joke showdown. Grub and Dad versus Gary, who's the real
What
Punch
is that?
mostly moans. Dad jokes cut deep to spectral bones. Gary juggles his puns like phantom pies. Why did the ghost go to school to learn botany? Guys, Grub and Dad grins, that's a decent try. But why did the skeleton quit? He couldn't find the time. Gary chuckles, oh, you've got some wit. But I've got a stash of
Yeah, I saw Gronk in there.
At 12 Ravenwood Lane, it's a joke showdown. Grub and Dad versus Gary, who's the real clown. Punchlines fly like ghostly moans. Dad jokes cut deep to spectral bones.
Oh, nice. So I guess that means the G is the fake letter? Is it? No, noob is not a word. Oh, we're so close. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Oh, is it gonna count? Oh, so close. You guys did amazing. You did great. Let's do one more.
The truck's a ghost now, rusted and cold. The headlights blink like they're tired and old. Branches claw at your heavy coat. A heartbeat's rhythm in your tightening throat. Ash and ember, the spell you cast. The banshee's wail cuts through the past. Her fingers brush the night's deep spine. You can't outrun her, but you can buy time. Light the smudge and watch it burn. When the banshee hunts, there's no return. Hold your breath,
71 points for a level 1.
or she'll steal your soul without a sound.
I have a pickaxe to pick with that one.
Don't forget your lighter. Don't forget the flame. When the banshee comes,
Pick as a word.
by your name. Smoke and shadow, fire and fear. Pray she leaves you, and you're still here.
Oh, we got a pack in there. Welcome back from ads, everybody. We just finish this round of words on stream, then we'll jump back into the game. You haven't missed anything. I'm sitting here staring at this Really well drawn pause screen. I really wish it would show you what the words were that you missed. That button. All right. Let's fix my lurks. There we go. I thought I heard the door. To the diving suit. Because there's got to be more down there. All right. Place the canister there.
Oh, darn it. This machine doesn't seem to be working.
Have we tried kicking it?
Seems like a telephone for communicating with the diver.
Okay, shortwave radio. Switch on the fuse box to power the compressor. Place... Where's the switch on the fuse? That doesn't do it. Where's the fuse box? Where's the power compressor getting its power from?
The wiring in this place doesn't look too tricky. I think I could get it running again.
They're teaching physics majors to repair junk now?
Hardly. My Uncle Mo showed me the ropes. He and my dad had a workshop back in...
Even so, try not to touch anything, please.
Nope, touching all the things. Turn on all of them. We'll go to red. So that... Red. I want to get into the green.
Now it's working.
There we go. Rotate! 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 Okay, go back, get pressure up, button.
Well, it must be full of air now.
I'm sure we're about to find out, aren't we?
You won't believe it, but I managed to get the whole diving system working. The suit is ready to...
What? Didn't I tell you to leave that damn suit alone?
But Professor,
You promised you wouldn't get into any trouble. That's why I brought you here, remember?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Of course I'm right. What were you thinking? Forget about going down into that lake. You hear me?
Okay, Professor.
Skip Exile! Hello! I'm totally going down into the lake, aren't I?
Evie knew perfectly well that going down into the depths of the lake was not only dangerous, it was reckless. Besides,
How you doing?
she had
Oh, the
given
game's
professor her
beautiful,
word.
Skip.
So she asked herself if she really wanted to go down there. The
Yeah.
answer, of course, was yes.
Professor, can you hear me? I'm sorry, but I'm going down.
What?
Phrasing.
Are you out of your mind? Don't do it. You're going to...
I have to go, Professor. I'm sorry.
So Skip, the game is called Call of the Elder Gods. It's the sequel to Call of the Sea, and I want to say it's a different take on Cthulhu horror, where you're exploring.
Wow.
you're exploring at parts of like the realms of the other gods, and learning. It's there's stories based in there. There's nothing like monsters that jump out and like are scary. But it is beautiful. I want to say it puts a whole new spin on like the cosmic horror by showing just how beautiful it is as well. Like the game is beautiful, but you are dealing with cosmic entities.
Evangeline, can you hear me?
Yep, I'm here, Professor.
How could you go down there on your own? That was utterly reckless. Don't you realize the danger you're in? Come back up right now.
Please calm down. It's all right. I just want to take a look down here.
Evie felt she was so close to finding answers. And she was already down there. What harm could it do if she just took a look at that refinery?
This is madness. I should have been the one to go down.
Professor, how could you possibly go down here at your age?
What do you mean at my age? I'm only 67.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were like 80?
Harry found himself thinking he might have let himself go too much. 80 years old? Really?
Oh, must be the beard. Tell me what you see, please.
It's hard to put into words. I never imagined an underwater cave could hold so much beauty.
Yeah, so it's also got a sense of humor. The game is at its heart, it's a puzzle game where you explore the world and you're solving a mystery. By solving puzzles. I would say it is very tangential to horror, but the game itself isn't horror. But it is set in a universe where horror does exist. Like, you have Arkham, you have the Masatonic Institute, you've got all of the Cthulhu, the Lovecraftian locations, right? You've got the different secret organizations. They're all referenced and exist in this world. Now, I don't know about this game, but the first one didn't have anything chasing you. It was, the first one was about the daughter of Dagon, a daughter of Dagon, or a child of Dagon, discovering her ancestral heritage. And, the lost people. And this one seems to continue in that vein of storytelling, where you're playing a character who is hounded by dreams of a civilization that she can't comprehend, and is trying to find answers. That is...
What's happening?
This place is full of black liquid waterfalls?
Miss Drayton, please. Turn back at once and return by...
Oh no. No! I'm trapped! There's a column of black ooze behind me. Oh god. What do I do?
Keep calm, Evangeline. We'll find a way out, all right? And most important, don't go near the black ooze under any circumstances. Now move forward and tell me what you see.
But yeah, the spooky aspect, Skip, comes from the unknown in this game. Like, the story, the atmosphere, while beautiful, there is elements of the unknown. Like, the black ooze is the blood of an elder god. Why is it here? I'm absolutely loving the series, like the book, the games. I'm absolutely loving it.
I see a ladder. Someone from the excavation must have made it this far.
Climb it. The farther you are from the black ooze, the better.
My goodness, Harry, you are a grumpy old guy. I mean, they brought a ladder down here. Need arena, everybody. Gen 1 Pokemon. Oh, yeah, you just shed the suit, like, second skin right there.
I'm out of the water. I think I'm in the refinery Peasley talked about.
Where did you put the walkie?
Professor, there's another mural here. Looks like a creature carrying the statuette and breaking the black ooze flow.
So that statuette repels the ooze? It's odd, but it's our only choice.
Casper, the game is beautiful, just like the first one. I am loving it. I am absolutely loving.
I don't know if I can actually do anything here. The whole chamber looks dead. Powered down.
Okay, well, you gotta have a way of turning it on.
About the statuettes, Professor. They're not ritual or ornamental objects. They're just energy containers, like a car battery.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous game. And again, yeah, the developers definitely took their time with it. You can see the passion and love for the game in here. And they improved upon from the first one.
Murals in here, but this one is massive. Wait a minute, I know this. I've seen this hundreds of times.
In your dreams?
No, at the university. This is a blueprint, a technical drawing, thousands of years old, but that's what it is. And you won't believe this, but everything in here runs on
black ooze.
Yep.
How could you possibly know that?
I just know. Tell me what else is in the mural.
I don't know. You won't let me interact with
Those
it.
piano keys I saw on the surface, it seems they're used to control the towers.
Okay.
One of those towers is loaded with statuettes.
I told you so, Professor, Evie thought of saying. But seeing the mess she'd gotten herself into, she figured it wasn't the right time to brag.
Thank you, narrator.
It looks like the black ooze can be channeled from where I am now. There's some kind of valve-driven collector system that directs the flow upward. Apparently, we need 4 units of black ooze. Those ruins I saw rising out of the water, they're not ruins, Professor. They're 2 stone towers. And apparently, they're used to alter the state of that liquid. The black ooze.
Are we gonna have like a 2-part puzzle set up? Okay. Look, balls!
Wait, what?
What is it?
It lit up. Everything in here just lit up all of a sudden.
I just stepped on a plate. I didn't touch anything, I swear, Professor. Okay, that sends
Looks
up.
like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze.
Okay, the big tank. So, if I do that, that brings 1 unit. And then...
I'll try to redirect the black ooze upward.
Fine, but please be careful.
Don't worry. This isn't so different from the fluids lab back at Miskatonic.
What does this one do? That brings it that way, okay. Am I trying to... Okay, so I'm trying to get the black ooze into that tank there. Alright, so pump some ooze out of that. And then pump it that way. And then... bring the water out of there. Just going to drain that. And that's going to come in with ooze. Now if I push that that way, we have that. And that holds 2 pints, so then I drain that again. Then it's going to be 2 units of water, 1 unit of ooze. That does that. Drain that out. Change the flow. Put water there. Drain the water. Ooze. To that. And then pump that out like that. What happens if I grab that? We do that. I'm gonna put water there. If I drain this, it's gonna drain my 2 levels. That. Gonna give you a level of water there. So if I drain this, and then I bring that over there, down 1. No, go like this. Go like that. And then if I bring water there, water there. Duck! That caught me off guard. Hi. That does 3 levels of that. There we go. That gives me my 4. 3, 4.
All right, I think I've got it.
There we go.
Directed the black ooze upwards, so
Yes. Something's happening up here. Let me take a look.
Oh, we are gonna do a 2-person puzzle.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Living proof of an ancient civilization with technology beyond anything. he
Be
had ever seen.
careful! Hello, Daddy Tool. Welcome in.
What
I'm missing signs, though. That all right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no. What do we got here? What am I looking at? Missing this. We got here waves. They don't make any sense. I'm missing some signs, some clues. That. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2, 4, 5.
You're right, Evangeline. Those ruins are actually towers. Stone towers.
That brings us up. Can we rotate? Is there anything inside of? Oh, what we got here? Yeah, there's portraits inside. Okay. There's portraits inside. So now we need to rotate it. And we have the keys to rotate. I figured this one out. I know what I'm doing here. I think I know what I'm doing. I have a general idea of what buttons to push. We're looking at... One, 2... There we go.
Good. I've rotated the tower to the right.
Now let's go look inside. To the tower! Where's my stairs down? There's my easy stairs. Oh.
No. Not now, damn it.
But the oily shadows Harry saw obeyed no reason. They simply appeared when he least expected them. Though the reality of those shadows was, of course, far more complex than that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something more complex than that.
Evangeline, there's another mural in here.
Do you think you can interpret it, Professor? What does it portray?
Apparently they used fire to do something.
That makes sense. This is some sort of refinery after all.
Oh. Okay. We can fix that. Close that. And then we come over here. Give me 1 second, everybody. One of my dear friends has gone live, and I'm gonna just, drop them a little hello. There we go. How you doing, Daddy Tool? How you doing?
I think the statuettes are down there.
Yeah, I think they're down there too. I would have jumped in had there been not an invisible barrier there. Okay. We got our new drawing here, so... Oh. Okay, let's start a fire. So... 2, 3, 1, or sorry, 2, 5, 1, 3. 2, 5, 1, 3. No. 2, 5. Really? Is that not it? 2, 5, 1, 3? Two, 5, 1, 3. Okay. Maybe that's a 4? 2, 4, 1, 3. Oh, got that right. Like, so that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That 4? So 2, 4, 1. I did 2, 4, 1, 3. 2, 4, 1, 3. Thunk. Okay. What if we have to rotate it? So 1, 1, 4, 4. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, I get it. So that's 2. No, that's still 2, 5. Positioning. 2, 5, 1, 3. 2, 5, 1, 4. 2, 5, 1, 4. Am I not reading this right? That's position 1 below the line. Or in the column here. Because that was 1, 2, 4, 5. Which brought them up. And that was 1, 1, 4, 4, which rotated it. Maybe I need to rotate it again. 1, 1, 4, 4.
I think that's as far as the towers can move in that direction.
4, 4, 1, 1. Makes sense if one turns the other way, the other turns the other.
So if I play the notes in reverse order, they trigger the opposite effect.
Okay, so 4, 4, 1, 1. Is there no door on this tower?
I think that's as far as the towers can move in that direction.
Alright. Not sure if what that did. Let's try 2, 5, 1, 3 again. 2, 5, 1, 3. 1, 1. Two, What is this one? That's a 2. That's a 5. That's a 1. That's a 3.
It looks like 4253.
4253? This one here, you're getting... Oh, maybe if I read them in... Yeah, okay. 4235.
4, 2.
4, 2, 5, 3. 4, 2, 5, 3. I was reading it wrong. So 4, 4, 1, 1. Rotate it around. Yeah, Militia Cat for the win. She was seeing what I wasn't seeing. That, okay, and then it's 4, 2, 5, 3. 4, 2, 5, 3. This is why we're an amazing team together. That doing anything? Oh, okay. So the numbers I'm getting are, see the wavy lines and the positioning of them? So starting from the bottom upright, you've got position 1, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so this one is 1, and you go left to right like you're reading them. So 1, 2, 4, 5. And then left to right again, you have 1, 1, 4, 4. And I wasn't reading it properly because left to right, you have 4, 2, 5, 3. I need to rotate it. 1, 1, 4, 4 again. And then do 4, 2, 5, 3.
I am the legal
4,
shadow.
2, 5, 3. Thank you for the lurk, Elmo. Is that doing anything, though? I need that final mural to understand my next step. Nothing down there. That lights it up. Is my position of that wrong? What do you got? These are instructions over here.
No doubt these are instructions. And I believe they're connected to those platforms Evangeline told me about.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to get the idol, put it in the receptacle. Fill the idol, heat the idol, energy. How do we get to the idols? How do I get down to the idols?
I think the statuettes are down there.
Hello, buddy. What's up?
There is bags of chips on counter.
Pardon?
There is chip bags on counter.
Yes,
I think the statuettes are down there.
there are chip bags on the counter.
Yes. Who is for?
Who is for? You may have one. Share it with sister. Split in half. Okay?
Evenly.
Evenly. Not 2 for you, 1 for her. 1 for 1.
Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter.
Okay, how do I exchange an item with her, though? Because I think I need to get her to get me an idol that's stuck. And then
I think the statuettes are down there.
send the idol up. Okay. Let's rotate the other thing there. 4, 4, 1, 1. Okay, so if I do that, then can I use the dumbwaiter to send it down?
Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
Yeah,
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
we could.
Yes, the dumbwaiter.
Yes, but I need to figure out how to get the dumbwaiter to do its thing. What about those? Hi, what's up?
I has one more question.
What's up?
There is large bottle of root beer.
You have cans. You can finish those first.
Okay. I was asking if I could split it up or split something up.
If you could split what?
I was asking if I could.
Use full words, please.
I was asking if I could use 2 parts of
Give her a can.
Okay.
You finish those off first, bud. You finish the cans up first. He has really got to learn to start using complete sentences. Most sentences, mostly. Okay. Oh. Okay. There's,
Evangeline, I think we can use this
okay.
contraption.
How do
to
I
exchange
swap over to
items between us.
Evangeline, though?
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes,
The dumbwaiter.
No further questions will be asked.
I can use this to talk with Evangeline.
Okay, there's a bridge under there. If I rotate the bridge... Um... 4, 4, 1, 1.
We don't ask why mine looks like it has more in it.
Does that rotate the bridge underneath?
Space. There's more air
Okay, he's coming through. I'm gonna
in
make
between.
that. Okay. Okay. that open? I'm confused.
Evangeline,
Yeah, I
can
heard
use
about the
this
dumbwaiter.
contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter.
Yes, the dumbwaiter.
How do I get to her? Because I need her to get me an idol and send the idol up. So that I can... I think that's the next step. One. I don't think it goes any farther.
I think that's as far as the towers can move in that direction.
Okay. 1, 4. Which brings us to 0. 1, 4, 4. Okay. I did notice that there's doors underneath these. They're hard to see, but if I stand here, you can see like there's a bridge there. And no bridge there. And then I come over here and it's like,
I think the
there's the
statuettes are
statues down there.
Evangeline, I
Dumbwaiter.
think we can use this
Okay.
contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter.
4, 4, 1, 1. I feel like I'm going insane repeating the exact same steps and expecting a different result. Okay, that door is open, but there's no bridge there. That door is open. There's this bridge there. You can't...
Evangeline.
Yeah, I know. Exchange items.
Contraption
How do
to
I get
exchange
Evangeline
items
to go
between
down there in her
The
suit?
dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the
I need
dumbwaiter.
Evangeline to do stuff, not run around up here pushing buttons.
I can use this to talk with Evangeline.
How do I get the statue up? Because according to the instructions, statue and thing, blood, fire, then that. Four, 1. Itchy ear. Let's push the button here. Did that open any doors down? No. And no. Okay. How do I need her to do something, I think. But I don't know how to swap characters. Is there like a keybind that I missed? You change bindings. Switch characters are. Okay. So if I did 1, 1, 4, 4, I guess I missed a keybind tip. Alright. That should give me that. I want to swap characters. Do I do it at the dumbwaiter? R. How do I swap characters? Controls. Key bindings. Switch characters. R. R. Does nothing. Okay. Maybe... We're back in neutral. 1, 1, 4... Okay. Exit of that. R. I'm stumped. I am thoroughly stumped. I can't figure out how to get the idol out and swap over to Evangeline.
I think the statuettes are down there.
Yes, they are down there, but how do I get to her? How do I swap characters? Okay. My ads are going to be coming up shortly, and we're running into the end of stream anyways. So let's find ourselves a raid target here. Because I'm thoroughly stumped, and I'm just running in circles. So at this point here, yeah, let's step back. Okay. All right, everybody. I want to say thank you very much for joining me today. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to be doing our Haunted Tuesdays, which will be... You know what? I'll ask you guys tomorrow if you want to continue doing some more of the Call of the Elder Gods, or if you want to play some ghost hunting games. We'll figure it out tomorrow. But I will see everybody tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And, yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much to Militia Cat and Fox for the resubs. Thank you, Elmo, and thank you, Lady Elephants, for the bits. I appreciate you guys very much. I do. Honestly, I do. Let's go and find ourselves a raid target. Drop in on somebody and say hi. And, what do we got going on here? Who's playing what? Dahlia is up with Palia, yes. When did I raid into Dahlia last? Dahlia. We have not raided Dahlia in the last 30 years. You know what? Let's go visit Dahlia. 30 years. Last 30 years. Because, you know, I've been doing Twitch since I was a kid. Yeah, that's totally it. All right. Let's go raid Dahlia. All right, everybody. I want to say thank you again. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming to hang out with me today. We are going to start getting back into our regular schedule and regular streams. Remember, you guys matter. You make a difference in the world. You have an impact on the lives around you, and you are loved. You want to see somebody truly awesome? Just look in the mirror, because you are all awesome. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. I'm starting old man ramble. I forgot to do the raid messages. Here's the raid messages. Raid message 1 for all of our friends. Raid message 2 is for everybody. Raid message 3, you do need a, or sorry, raid message 2, you need a subscription. Raid message 3, technically you need a subscription for, to be able to use it. I grabbed that one. My son did the yellow, the emoji of Boo Buddy with the sunglasses. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Until